tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the 1. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Opportunistic play by Scotty Barnes, recognizing his teammate makes a defensive play. Let me get out in transition.
Outside, Williams. Kick out to Brown. Smart outside. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. Soft touch off the glass.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
One of the things I love the most about the success of the Toronto Raptors is how much the game of basketball has grown over the 25 years. Let's remember, there was a very lukewarm reception when they first arrived. But boy, have they made Toronto a basketball hotbed.
And remember, basketball was invented by a Canadian, Dr. Naismith. And the first ever NBA game, back in 1946, was played here in Toronto.
That's a fact, B.A., that I don't think casual fans really know. It took 73 years for the first NBA Finals game to be played in Canada, but basketball has taken root, and boy, you can see and feel the impact of that throughout the NBA.
There's Tatum with the 3, and there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Yeah, easy call for the officials. Sometimes I think you can reach over without making contact, but that was not one of those times.
Now here's Siakam. Barnes with a screen on Brown. Siakam for 3. Williams grabs the board. The Celtics have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Brogdon, nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
There's a certain sort of tenacity that Malcolm Brogdon brings to competition every night. Off the dribble drive, okay.
Van Vliet with it, guarded now by Williams. Smart against Siakam. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart. The first one falls.
Boy, the evolution of Pascal Siakam has been such a pleasure to watch. The work ethic is commendable, and he's learning how to be a leader, guys.
To the left side wing. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Toronto grabs the miss.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Anunoby on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
Brogdon drives in. Williams' shot is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Kicks it out to Anunoby from deep. And the Raptors, another 3.
Don't lose track of OG Anunoby. He's put in real time to make that jumper legit.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Williams. Oh, Siakam with the block. Left side Barnes. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
They like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
The Celtics making a switch here. Horford, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Tatum. Gallinari, he's checked in for Brogdon. And it's White in for Smart. Oh, Siakam with the block. The 3 from Barnes. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. Boston trailing. Now White to the middle. Here's Horford. Boston again missing. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Nice move. Some solid defense from Williams.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Horford outside. Brown against Anunoby. Nifty move. And there's the bucket as Brown finishes it off.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now here's Van Vliet. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Brown. Here's Horford. Excellent D there from Siakam. Siakam with the slam.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
Outside for Gallinari. Up and over Porter. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Toronto Raptors leading by 6. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Porter in at the 3. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Tatum. Back to Smart. It's stolen by Barnes. Siakam with it. Guarded now by Smart. And then Siakam with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
It's stolen by Smart. To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
I'll tell you have to appreciate the confidence of Marcus Smart. At point-blank range, he is an efficient scorer.
Van Vliet, the pass to Porter. And he makes it on the layup.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
The Celtics shooting just 33% so far in this game. Smart outside. Left side Williams. He can't hit that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Siakam in the post. Working on Williams. Barnes passes to Siakam. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Griffin, he's checked in for Williams. Here's Tatum. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Siakam. Kicks it out to Barnes. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes go by. Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Tatum against Siakam. Pass to Barnes. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The Raptors have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Here's Siakam. Pass to Porter. Back to Siakam. And the shot's good. Siakam's got 10 points.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Griffin. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
What impresses you about Blake Griffin has to be how he has finessed his game over the years. He enters the league as one of the most elite athletes ever, but to adapt and now match the league trends, an important part of him extending his career.
Now here's Brown. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Here's Van Vliet. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist by Van Vliet. 12 points for him. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
You've also got to love how their defense has been contesting so far, denying shooters to this point.
A line change here for Toronto. A big group substitution here for Boston. Horford, he's checked in for Griffin. Williams comes in for Tatum. Gallinari, he's checked in for Brown. And it's White in for Smart. And the three-pointer goes. Young's got his first 3 points of the game.
I'll tell you, you got to love the way Thaddeus Young can stretch the defense with the long-distance shot. No hesitation, total confidence.
They get it back. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Brogdon. Clock at 4. To stop the drought. Takes it inside.
Well, that's the 6'9" frame of Chris Boucher. Send it back, young sir.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Here's Benton. Down low. Horford with a steal. From about 16, he got it up in time, but it would not. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Raptors. They lead by 18. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
On the floor for Boston. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. And they get it back. Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Smart. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Smart left side. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Williams has got 6.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Trent for 3. And stolen by Williams. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
Pass to Trent. Rebound Boston. And here's Smart. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Brown. Oh, sweet move. And it's good on the lay-in.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
Pass to Benton. Inside. Here's Achua. Over Williams. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, when it comes to Precious Achua, guys, to me the talent is evident. A big guy who can contribute in a variety of ways.
The door course, we've seen promising flashes from Achua early on.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about the skill. The next step for him is focusing on becoming more consistent. If he's able to do this, his future very promising because he runs the floor, very switchable on defense, and there's growth opportunity offensively.
Now here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Brown. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Anunoby passes to Barnes. Lets it go from deep. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
That's his first personal foul.
Boy, the evolution and growth of Jason Tatum has been fun to watch. He's committed to improving. He wants nightly responsibility, and he's got such a high ceiling.
Siakam, he's checked in for Achua. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Brown.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And that one falls for Tatum. Gallinari, he's checked in for Boston. That one's no good. For Toronto, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Porter, the pass to Siakam. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Well, this is part of Pascal Siakam's growth, the willingness to absorb nightly responsibility to score the ball.
Griffin, a screen on Anunoby. Horford against Anunoby. White with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And there it is for him.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
Well, because of his high basketball IQ, Fred Van Vliet understands catch and shoot. I'm shot ready. Jumper in.
Now here's White. Pass to Tatum. Finished off by Tatum.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Anunoby. He's got 6. Barnes passes to Siakam. Back to Barnes. Pass to Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Barnes. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Williams is checked in for Boston. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Jason Tatum. Toronto has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Barnes passes to Porter. Van Vliet outside. Siakam with a screen on White. Fires from deep. And Pascal Siakam hits from deep. Siakam's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
Brogdon from outside. He buries it from 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Toronto, up 14 as we wrap up. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. OG Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Outside for Porter. To the middle. And then Siakam with the jam.
Well, Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead
Now here's Brogdon. Pass to Williams. And a nice finish on the layup. Williams has got his first points in this one.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Porter in the post. He's covered by Gallinari. And Anunoby gets it to go.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now here's White. It's stolen by Barnes. On the wing, Porter. Guarded by Brogdon. Kicks it out to Barnes. Van Vliet against White. Pass to Siakam. Horford with a steal. Down low. Here's Brogdon. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And here's Horford. Banked it in off the glass.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
Now here's Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Barnes. Now here's Van Vliet. Clock at 6. Siakam the screen. It's Van Vliet with a drive. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 5 assists in the game. Now Gallinari. Pass to Horford. Gallinari inside. Anunoby covering. White against Van Vliet. Launches a 3. White can't hit.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Horford against Porter. Three-pointer. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. The 3 is up. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 6 assists now in the game. Oh, got a piece of it. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. White against Van Vliet. Looking to end the run. And Horford gets it to go.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Raptors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Pascal Siakam.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Now here's Brogdon. Pass to Gallinari. White on the wing. And Gallinari, here we go.
It's a guessing game. If you're defending Gallinari in the pick and roll, my goodness, is he good with the ball in his hands.
Siakam outside. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They did.
sports, and you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I loved watching Allen Iverson, not guarding.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin, and it's Lowry in at the point. Now Hero. Butler finds Hero. The kick outside to Butler. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Anunoby has the open look. Hits the three-point bomb.
This is what you already like about OG Anunoby's game. Has a good feel for where to get his shots along the perimeter.
Outside Lowry. Back to Hero. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Butler.
Causing havoc for offenses. Siakam gives you great energy and focus to go along with that length.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Porter, no luck. The Heat have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Butler passes to Hero. Back to Butler. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
The Raptors making a switch here. Trent's checked in.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
Young's checked in for Toronto.
The toughness and passion that Butler plays with is admirable. A natural leader on and off the floor.
From deep, Trent. Good on the triple. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Young. And Porter subbed in for Trent. Martin kicks to Hero. The kick outside to Butler. 5 to shoot. Over Barnes. And Barnes sends it back.
How about the commitment on defense from Scotty Barnes? Skilled at swatting them away.
Outside Porter.
2 minutes left.
The kick out to Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Lowry finds Adebayo. Hero with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Siakam against Adebayo. Drops in the layup for 2.
Nice shot from Bam there, embracing any opportunity he gets to scoring close.
Siakam outside. Banked in off the glass.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get your better score some easy looks so they can start to establish themselves.
Anunoby against Hero. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Heat trail by 7. Good ball movement here by Miami. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist from Hero. Adebayo's got his second bucket.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Anunoby against Hero. The kick out to Porter. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Off the catch, that's when I feel like Porter is most in rhythm with his shot.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Martin, the pass to Adebayo. And here is Siakam. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Anunoby in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Up in time. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding on to an 8-point lead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Toronto.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Max Strus is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Jovic in at the 4 spot. Oladipo goes back up and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. It's Trent on the wing. Passes it to Banton. Now here's Boucher. Can't hit from in close.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Now Strus, following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. from deep. Now here's Oladipo. Tight defense on him. Shot from free throw range. Toronto grabs the miss.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Manton, the pass to Achua. From deep, Trent. And the Raptors miss again. The Heat trail by 8. Outside for Robinson. A 3 ball. Knocks down the 3 ball. Robinson's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Miami. Now here's Trent. Defended by Strus. And Gary Trent Jr. hits from deep. Trent's got the lead up to 8 now for Toronto. Oladipo dishes to Dedmon. Here's Strus. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Oladipo against Trent. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Banton. There's the pass to Boucher. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Count that one.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
Hero finds Lowry. Back to Hero. Outside Butler. Martin with the screen for Butler. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Butler's got 6 points.
This speaks to how assertive Butler is. Good at getting deep inside and finishing.
Siakam outside. No good with the layup. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Hero. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. For three, Siakam. Rebound by Butler. For Miami, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Adebayo kicks to Butler. The Heat get it back, and a new 14. Outside Lowry. Martin with the screen for Lowry. To the paint. Second shot opportunity. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 34 seconds left here in the second. The second chance effort. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Adebayo.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Siakam a screen on Lowry. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. And it's the Heat on the break. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Butler's got 5 points now this quarter.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Hero way outside. The shot off that time. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back. Basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Porter at the 3 slot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
Gifted scorer. I like when Lowry takes initiative and looks to capitalize inside.
Barnes against Martin. Takes it out to Siakam. No good on the triple. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Now here is Lowry driving in. Adebayo high post. And there's another one for the Heat.
You know, this has become a knockdown shot for Bam Adebayo, the mid-range jumper.
Barnes sets a screen for VanVleet. Outside Porter. On the wing, Anunoby. That one doesn't go. Now the Heat take it the other way. Outside for Martin. Outside Lowry. And he banks in the layup. Lowry's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
At the line for one.
That free throw good from Strus. You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession.
Raptors trail by 5. Siakam kicks to Porter. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Lowry looking around. Clock at 6. No one near him. And he overshot that one, missing.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
That's it, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Siakam.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Lowry shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Siakam.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Boucher sets a screen for Trent. Pass to Boucher. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Well, he's making a switch here. Oladipo's checked in. .156 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Strus. And Oladipo kicks to Strus. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time. Costly.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Trent finds Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Gary Trent Jr. with great awareness, finding a guy with a better shot.
Oladipo outside. Left here in the third quarter. The layup off target. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
And Young kicks to Trent. Young inside. Guarded by Robinson. And it's slammed in by Young.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
Well, opponents worry about Oladipo's quickness attacking the basket, which really helps him create good looks from the perimeter.
Now, here's Boucher. And it's finished off by Boucher.
The big fella, Boucher, getting a little fancy with it.
And Oladipo kicks to Robinson. Oladipo right side. Passes it to Jovic. Jacks up a 3. The shot comes out. It's all tied in Toronto. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Victor Oladipo, also Max Strus out there. Robinson is out there with Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Jovic in at the 4. And it's the Heat with the ball after the Raptors pick up 2. Oladipo taking his time here. Lets it go with the 3. And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That is his first foul of the game. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And some changes here for the Heat. Butler finds Martin. Heat moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Here's Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. 10 points for Bam Adebayo.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Barnes screen on Lowry. Here's Van Vliet. Martin with the block. The kick outside to Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Back to Adebayo. Hero on the wing from outside the arc. Hits it from three-point range. And it's a 3-point Miami lead.
Coming into his own from distance, Hero is money.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. The pass to Anunoby. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Van Vliet. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 1.
To counter the size deficiency, Van Vliet has developed an insane number of moves inside.
Here's Butler, and the layup's good off the glass. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Van Vliet, the kick out to Porter. Butler with the steal. Hero passes to Butler. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Siakam a screen on Lowry. Pass to Siakam. Hero against Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Nice move. And finished off by Siakam.
I'll tell you, Siakam's earned these opportunities. He can get you buckets when you really need them.
Barnes with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Here's Anunoby. Offline with his 3. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Hero finds Lowry. To the middle. Here's Martin. Pass to Lowry. Outside, Hero. Shot clock at 6. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Takes the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Siakam against Hero. Nobody near Barnes. Good on the 3-point shot. Now it's a 4-point Toronto lead.
Huge shot right there from Scotty. I love seeing him deliver.
And here we go. Coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get it. is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Lowry always comes up with a timely basket, and today is no exception.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Now, here's Anunoby. Count it!
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Van Vliet against Lowry. Butler in the corner. Passes it to Adebayo. Down low. It's tipped. And Lowry has it in the corner. Adebayo down low. Siakam's there. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Here's Siakam. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. They didn't make it easy.
watched her struggle.
Great story, Allie. Thanks. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Caleb Martin out there with Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. And for Boston, Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the point. And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Now here's Butler. Out to Lowry. Hero on the wing. Martin with a screen on Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Hero, the pass to Lowry. Back to Hero. The 3. Williams grabs the board. Outside Brogdon. Pass to Tatum.
The sizzle to the steak. Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Pass to Brown. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Adebayo. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Williams. Tatum passes to Williams. Williams a screen on Hero. Here's Smart. And stolen by Adebayo. This one for 3. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
And you make the next pass. Nice job by Lowry there.
Smart against Lowry. And the shot goes.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Pass to Adebayo. Lowry with it. Back to Adebayo. Releases. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Outside Brogdon. Outside Brown. Williams on the wing. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Here's Tatum, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And some changes here for the Celtics. Horford, he's checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's White in for Brogdon. Kicks it to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Williams is checked in for Boston. Now here's Smart. To the paint. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Smart. Now White. Smart outside. To the inside. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Horford. Tatum comes in for Williams. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Gallinari. And Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for White. Now here's Oladipo. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Jovic. 6 to shoot. Brown against Robinson. Shoots over Brown. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Here's Brogdon. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Max Strus picks one up.
Well, no problem getting a little bit physical. Brogdon's got a good solid base build there and drew the contact.
And so Brogdon nails both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Robinson. The shot, no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Brown, a screen on Oladipo. 34 seconds left now in the first quarter. Robinson with a steal. Oladipo against Brogdon. Outside Strus. Out to Oladipo. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Ferocious in his athleticism right there. Oladipo way up high.
Here's Smart, and he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there, and the foul goes against Miami. And he makes the first. The Celtics making a switch here. And so Smart nails them both. Oladipo outside. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Tie game in Boston. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Horford and Williams together in the front court. Derek White out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Gallinari in at the three. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul. Here's Strus. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Dedmon. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Used to shooting through contact. I think every big man gets that kind of treatment. Dedmon, nice finish.
White, the pass to Brogdon. Out to the wing. Williams, a screen on Robinson. Here's Gallinari. Miami grabs the miss.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
Now here's Brogdon. He takes it in. Here's Williams. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Novic's shot is off. And here's White. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Pass to Jovic. Horford with a steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Now White. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game.
Oh, that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Now here's Oladipo. Off target at the rim. The Celtics with the lead. Outside, Williams. Horford outside. Three-pointer. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yep, another big out there who can stretch the floor. Horford doing that now often.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he called Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Now here's White. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Pass to Brogdon. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
This is where Oladipo goes in and has no fear of drawing some contact. Nice job of getting through the defense.
We've got a line change here for Boston. And Oladipo drops them both. The Celtics have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Smart with the ball. Now Oladipo defending. Here's Griffin. Count it. And the Celtics lead by 5.
You have to do better than that. Griffin is a pro at muscling in those difficult shots.
Butler against Tatum. Butler can't get it to go.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Brown. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Tatum. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Oladipo. Outside for Butler. Hero, the pass to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Adebayo with it. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Hero, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The Celtics have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Smart passes to Tatum. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Smart for 3. And Hero grabs the board. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Adebayo passes to Martin. Hero against Smart. Now here's Hero. The baseline J is on the way. He got a piece of it. And the first half now in the books. It's the Celtics. They lead by 7. And join us right. Enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. How about Bam Adebayo? What an impact he's making.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Setting the floor for Miami. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Here's Gallinari. Denied by Adebayo.
And Bam with the emphatic block.
Butler passes to Lowry. Yes! And the foul! That one on White.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit. Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs. And Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Here's Williams. And that one's good. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And Brown with the stuff.
This guy has crazy hops. Brown levitates over the floor.
And granted, in last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Smart passes to Brogdon. Shoots over Hero. They get the rebound. Here's Williams. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Miami trailing. Pass to Hero. Lowry outside. Now here's Adebayo. Williams defending. And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, Bam gets himself a little bit of elbow room, and that's a confident looking shot.
Tipped. Here's Brown. Outside Tatum. Outside for Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Brogdon showing a little bit of the bunnies there.
The Heat have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Hero, the pass to Lowry. Adebayo, a screen on Smart. To the middle. And finished off by Adebayo.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Pass to Brown. Lowry with it. Guarded now by Smart. Hero right side. Outside for Butler. Here's the 3.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Solid defense from Williams.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Lowry outside. Outside for Butler. Hero on the wing. From the arc. Down low. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
So much has been given by Jimmy Butler over the years. Hard to believe it took him a little while to make his mark early in his career.
We've got a line change here for Boston. And Butler didn't get selected until the last pick of the 2011 draft. Brent, a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Yeah, you can say that again, B.A. Once he did get the chance to play, it did not take long to see just how special Jimmy Butler could be. By his 3rd year, he led the league in minutes, and he's just a guy you always want on the floor.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Pass to Pritchard. Gallinari with a screen on Oladipo. Here's Pritchard. 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the 3rd. Oladipo on the take. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
One of those guys who you say 6'4" but plays bigger. Oladipo with the strength to finish through the contact.
The Celtics with the lead. 43 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball.
Pretty strong and physical that time from Al Horford on the inside.
Oladipo outside. This one falls for him. And Oladipo drops them both. The Celtics have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the 3rd quarter. Here's White driving to the basket, and the layup is good off the glass. White's gotten his 2nd bucket.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play.
Out to Oladipo. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Over to the wing. Inside. Here's Horford.
Al Horford has seen so much in his career. He's become a valuable asset both on the floor and in the locker room as a leader.
That's good from Horford. Horford hits them both.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Oladipo with the ball. Lays it up and banks it in. Oladipo's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, Oladipo has good size, one of the bigger guards in the league, weighing 210, and that strength helps out.
And we've reached the end of the third. Celtics out in front, up by 4. And coming up is soon. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Brown and Tatum with the explosive wing pair. Al Horford out there with Grant Williams. And it's White in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Shot clock at 6. Horford passes to Tatum. And there's the call on Al Horford. That'll be a second foul of the game. And some changes here for the Celtics. Robert Williams checked in for Horford. Brogdon comes in for Williams. And Smart subbed in for White. It's Oladipo with a drive. Nice D from Tatum.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Pass to Williams. Tatum a screen on Dedmon. Now here's Tatum. Back to Williams. On the wing, Tatum. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Duncan Robinson. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
And throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Here's Adebayo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Tatum.
The defense just all over Bam, but he hangs tough.
And both free throws good for Adebayo. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Smart up top. He's guarded by Lowry. Right side Brogdon. Williams a screen on Hero. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 5. Brown drives in. And he banks in the layup. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Terrific initiative from the swingman. Brown is smart at understanding when to look to score inside.
Good on the shot.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. And here's Brown. Outside Brogdon. Williams from long range. Kicks it out to Smart. 6 on the shot clock. That one's wide left. Lowry against Smart. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Lowry. And now just a 3-point Celtic lead. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Tatum inside. Butler covering. Martin against Brown. Here's Tatum. Uses the glass on the layup. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
For Boston, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Tatum passes to Brogdon. Outside, Brown. Williams in the post, working on Adebayo. Outside Tatum, pass to Brown. Brogdon with the ball. Now Williams, hounded by Adebayo. And it's Lowry penetrating.
Oh, you know Lowry loves these moments. Game on the line, give me the ball.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 2 here. Both free throws good from Lowry.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Tatum against Butler. Kick out to Brown. Back to Tatum. Over Butler. Shoots. And it's Tatum missing. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Butler. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. A minute 15 left in the game. Smart with the ball. Picked up by Lowry. Smart with the bucket.
I don't know if you would consider this, but he's got such a nice touch around the rim. Maybe you foul him there?
Here's Butler. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Jimmy Butler is one of the respected guys when it comes to these moments to play in the clutch.
Outside Brogdon. Pass to Tatum. Knocked away. Butler with a steal. Oh, deflected. .36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To take the lead. Adebayo from long range. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Smart passes to Williams. And stolen by Adebayo. The Heat on offense. Now Hero.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
Good on the first. And that makes it a three-point lead.
Well, Hero does so much damage off the bench for this team. Now here in the clutch, let's see if he can step to the line and come through. Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
So a close game sees Miami taking this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside...
eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Red Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Porter at the small forward position. And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Now here's Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown. The kick out to Tatum. The shot misses. Good D by Siakam. Here's Anunoby. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Celtics. Right side Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Williams passes to Brown. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Outside, Smart. Three-pointer. Here's Williams. Good D by Siakam.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Van Vliet wide open. And the three ball is good.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Smart kicks to Brogdon. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Williams, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
Now, here's Siakam. Barnes finds Siakam. The kick out to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
The Raptors making a switch here. Trent's checked in. And he makes all 3. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Williams. And no good. And Toronto will come the other way. Trent passes to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Brogdon kicks to Smart. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Van Vliet against Smart. Pass to Anunoby. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now here's Tatum. Outside, Smart. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Williams. Fires the 3. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
That bucket in no time at all. Siakam's got 5 now.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Tatum finds Brogdon. Tatum setting the pick for Brogdon. Back to Tatum. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one. Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Trent with the wide open look. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Celtics trail by 7. Here's Tatum. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Williams. Brogdon against Van Vliet. Williams. Bank shot. No good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Nobody near Williams. And so it's Toronto going into the break with a 10-point lead. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors. So for Toronto right now, inside for them, it's Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Porter at the 3 slot. Now here's Horford. After the miss from Derek White. Horford no luck. Siakam deciding where to go with it. The kick out to Porter. Back to Siakam. There's the triple. Porter, no luck. Celtics trail by 10. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams will ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Now here is Horford. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Boston again missing. Toronto leading by 10. And Anunoby, here we go.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby. Confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Down kicks to Williams. Gallinari in the corner. Here's Horford. Missed inside. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. The pass to Banton. Now here's Boucher. Passes to Banton. The 3 sinks the 3-pointer. Banton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. As a player, is that something you enjoy, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from 3. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the 3-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
Here's Gallinari. And nothing is falling for him right now. He's leading by 17.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
It's Trent on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Boucher's shot is off. The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the game here.
Second team foul. At the line, please.
Free throw good from Gallinari.
And when Gallinari is healthy, he's such an effective player. I mean, a skilled shooter who really helps to space the floor for his team.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Griffin's checked in for Horford. Jason Tatum comes in for Williams. Brogdon, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Smart subbed in for Derek White. This is his first free throw of the game. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Williams comes in for Blake Griffin, and it's Brown in for Gallinari. Celtics trail by 14. Brogdon with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Anunoby against Brown. Tatum with a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Smart. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Anunoby against Smart. Now, here's Anunoby. He's covered closely. And again, no good by Toronto. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Now, here's Brown. He feeds it to Tatum. And stolen by Siakam. He kicks it to Barnes. Van Vliet on the wing. Outside, Porter. Anunoby in the corner. Pass to Siakam. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics trail by 14. Outside, Tatum. Pass to Brogdon. Smart on the wing. Covered by Van Vliet.
As tough as they get, Smart's a bulldog out there. Does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
And he's good on the second. 8 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. And so it's Toronto. 13. Thanks so much, David, and we'll...
11. The Raptors, 24.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
And then on the wing, he's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Barnes. Barnes sets a screen for Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Siakam. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Siakam's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Raptors. Tatum passes to Smart. Shakes him. He lays it in.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Van Vliet looking around. Kicks it out to Siakam.
What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim.
Smart on the wing. Covered by Van Vliet. Here's Williams. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Al Horford's checked in for Jason Tatum. Gallinari comes in for Brown. And Derek White subbed in for Smart.
Finished off by Gallinari. Moves well for a player with a 6'10 frame.
Barnes, screen on Gallinari. That one, no good. Good D by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for the Celtics. 11-point game. Here's Horford. Gallinari in the corner. Williams a screen on Porter. And there's the pass to White. 4 on the clock. Here's Brogdon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Celtics.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And it's sent back by White. Gallinari on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. Oh, Griffin in position. And they'll get another chance. And White kicks to Gallinari. Outside, Horford. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And it's Gallinari missing. Toronto leading by 9. Siakam inside. White's there. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Williams, he's checked in for Griffin. Jason Tatum comes in for Al Horford. Brown, he's checked in for Gallinari. And Smart subbed in for White. Williams, that's good.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Anunoby's got 7 points in the game.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Williams inside, covered by Siakam. Off target at the rim. And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load, increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Now here's Barnes. We've got 1:13 left in the third. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5.
And from the line a season ago, 73%. And really making the most of his opportunities there tonight. Hasn't been the struggle we sometimes see him go through.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Now here's Van Vliet. There's Porter with the 3. Can't hit that one. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Tatum in the charge, and stolen by Siakam. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. Brogdon against Van Vliet. And they're running. Brogdon against Siakam. Brown kicks to Smart. Back to Brown. The Celtics working the ball around now. Shots good by Williams.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Here's Siakam. Williams with the block. And he gets it back. Anunoby has the open look. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Toronto. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Defensively, they... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. 11. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with Anunoby. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. Here's Anunoby. And that one is off. White with the defensive effort. Here's Griffin. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Toronto's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Here's Anunoby.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle sticks for Toronto? First one falls for them.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Celtics trail by 13. White down low. He's guarded by Anunoby. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. White with the defensive effort. Boston shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Picked by Griffin. Here's Horford. Sinks the triple. Horford's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And not every pig can hit from there, but Horford has that versatility because that man has put in the work.
And slam dunk by Smart.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
VanVleet finds Anunoby. Over in the corner, Barnes. And the Raptors miss again. Boston trailing. White dishes to Griffin. Gallinari has screen on Barnes. They get it back. Second chance shot, and it's Gallinari laying it in.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
Here's Anunoby. He goes big with the dunk right over Al Horford.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Here's White. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And great find by VanVleet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Here's Horford. Out to White. Takes a 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Questionable shot selection on that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And the first one drops. And a new group in for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Horford. Jason Tatum comes in for Griffin. Brown, he's checked in for Gallinari. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Derek White. Over in the corner, Williams. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Siakam, good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Barnes passes to Anunoby. Outside, Porter. Porter with the screen for Barnes. No good on the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Brown the pass to Williams. Lays it up off the glass. And that's 13 points for Williams.
Yeah, he is a budding prospect. I like whenever Williams shows that determination on offense, and it looks like he wants to just take over.
Screen by Siakam. Up again. Siakam on the foul. Siakam's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Toronto.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open, deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Pascal Siakam.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
In the corner, Smart with it. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Another shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one goes on Anunoby.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
On the wing, Anunoby. And so it's Toronto winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the...
great field that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Young in at the 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Butler passes to Adebayo. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. VanVleet with it. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Butler against Siakam. Adebayo passes to Martin. Back to Adebayo. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Siakam against Butler. Outside Barnes. Siakam with a screen on Hero. Barnes passes to Anunoby. The kick out to Young. 4-3. Drains the triple.
Okay, Thaddeus Young showing off that big-time ability to stretch the defense. How about that, Kev?
Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
VanVleet with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Kicks it out to Siakam. No good with the triple. Hero outside. Butler on the wing. Guarded by Young. Pass to Lowry. And here's Hero. 4 on the clock. To the wing on the left. Pulls it from the corner. Adebayo, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Anunoby on the wing. He's guarded by Hero. And Anunoby gets it to go.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Butler with the bucket.
You love guys who can adapt to the situation. Nice reverse lay-in, avoiding the block shot.
They get it back. Young kicks it out to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
That's big-time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
Martin outside. Outside Butler. Jacks up a 3. And Young pulls it down. The Raptors with a lead. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Barnes with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Back to Barnes. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
VanVleet against Hero. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. Could be a blow-by every single time.
VanVleet against Martin. Right side Barnes. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
The Heat have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. Barnes. And a great assist by VanVleet as that one goes. Barnes has got 6.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Lowry outside. Outside for Butler. Poke loose. Stolen by Siakam. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. The three from Barnes. And Hero grabs the board. Miami trailing. Adebayo in the post. He's guarded by Barnes. Martin with the bucket.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
With 1 on the clock. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
So for the Raptors right now, Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Young in at the 3. Now here's Hero. Tipped away. And Thaddeus Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. A line change here for Miami.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the Heat now. Trailing by 2. Clock at 6. Here's Oladipo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Doris, last season, only 5 NBA players participated in all 82 games. That's a record low in the league's history.
Well, in addition to that, Brian, consider the previous low was 17, so that's not even close. Now, we know that health and safety protocols contributed to that number, but it is pretty clear we're in the age of load management. What impact is that having on the league in terms of fan base?
Here's Jovic. Pass to Vincent. Here's Jovic. Shoots from 14. And it's Boucher with the rebound. And here's Trent to the paint. Here's Achua with the dunk.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Now here's Oladipo. Over to the left wing. Dedmon finds Oladipo. Lets the 3 fly. Achua with the rebound. For Toronto, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Porter against Oladipo. Here's Boucher for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. And now a 5-point Raptor lead.
Now, this is a young guy stretching the big position, right? Chris Boucher very willing to rise and fire from downtown.
Now here's Oladipo. Porter pulls it in. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
And here are the Heat now. The Raptors making their last shot. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Oladipo. Back to Dedmon. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
You love the quick decision-making of Victor Oladipo, especially in the pick and roll, where he can slice and dice the defense with his passing ability.
Now Achua. Here's Benton. Back to Achua. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Scotty Barnes checked in for Boucher. Young comes in for Porter Jr. Anunoby, he's checked in for Trent. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Banton.
Well, this guy is a champion, and Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
Here's Van Vliet. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Hero, the pass to Lowry. Takes a 3. It doesn't go for him. And Toronto will come the other way. Anunoby for 3. Kept alive. Good D by Adebayo. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Lowry outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
Kyle Lowry may be just a shade over 6 foot, but he has zero problem mixing it up down low. This guy plays with such great fight.
The Raptors making a switch here. Siakam's checked in.
Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning.
Now here's Barnes. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Butler against Siakam. And it's Toronto with a rebound. The 3 from Barnes. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Barnes has got 9.
My goodness, Scotty Barnes, no hesitation from the next zip code.
Hero on the wing. Adebayo, a screen on Anunoby. 1 second left. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Toronto Raptors closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Caleb Martin out there with Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Up top, Siakam. He's guarded by Lowry. Siakam gets doubled. Kicks it out to Barnes. Siakam against Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. Siakam in the post. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. And the Raptors lead by 12.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam, so he's comfortable in the painted area. Does nice work there.
Lowry, good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Hero right side. Butler. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Raptors shooting it at 52%. Outside Barnes. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Butler against Barnes. Knocked loose. Now Young with a steal. Outside Anunoby. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Siakam. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Hero, the pass to Butler. And they go to the intentional foul.
Fred VanVleet. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Toronto on D. Outside Butler. 5 to shoot. Pass to Martin. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. The layup misses. Hero against Anunoby, and he dunks it down.
Let's remember, this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Outside Butler. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Adebayo in the post, working on Siakam. Outside for Butler. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3. Butler's got 5 points.
Boy, this is huge for Butler's confidence. If the perimeter game with range is working, it is very difficult to deal with this guy.
Siakam, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Third team foul.
The Heat have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Butler against Barnes. The shot by Butler, no good. The Raptors have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Heat making a change here. Strus has checked in. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Anunoby on the wing. He's got 7. Outside Barnes. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, of course, Scotty Barnes won the Rookie of the Year in 21-22, guys. And you talk about a well-rounded basketball player who will affect winning with both his offensive ability and his defensive versatility.
The Raptors making a switch here. Achua's checked in for Siakam. Porter Jr. comes in for Young. Trent, he's checked in for Anunoby. And it's Ben in for VanVleet. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Miami has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Porter against Oladipo. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Precious Achiuwa picks one up.
Well, Victor Oladipo is unafraid in the face of contact. That's a nice move.
And Oladipo drops them both. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Benton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 5 points in the game.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Here's Strus. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul.
The Raptors have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Boucher. Oh! Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, don't let the lean frame fool you. A ferocious finish on that dunk by Chris Boucher.
Here's Oladipo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Oladipo's got 4 points this quarter.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Achiuwa for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So for the Raptors right now, they've got Otto Porter, Chris Boucher out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Banton in at the 1. Here's Boucher for 3. Pure from 3-point range. And the Raptors lead by 15. Here's Vincent. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. So both teams making some changes here. Now Young with a steal. And an Obi for 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Hero for 3. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Siakam. For 3. Rebounded by Butler. The Heat have gone 0 for 3 in this 4th. Not good. That's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Young. Porter with the steal. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Nails it from beyond the arc. Porter's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Hero on the wing. Anunoby covering. Martin with a screen on Van Vliet. Down low. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Well, I think with his ability to shoot off the dribble, the defense has got to understand how to play Kyle Lowry. He loves these opportunities, and so many of his assists come off these pick and rolls.
Adebayo passes to Butler. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. The 3 is up. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Porter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And an Obi for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Butler passes to Martin. Lowry outside. Pass to Martin. Back to Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. Knocks it loose. Porter with it. Hero picks him up. And here's Siakam for 3. And Hero grabs the board. The Heat have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. Butler against Barnes. Now here's Butler. Tightly guarded. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Kicks it out to Anunoby. The floater. And Hero grabs the board. Hero's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Raptors.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score it like that, it puts the team in a great position to win.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Scotty Barnes.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Butler hits them both.
Jimmy Butler is one of those guys whose work ethic seems to permeate an entire organization. There's the competitive spirit, the will to win. Those things always resonate with his teammates.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Now at the line, Jimmy Butler. 2.
Butler hits them both. 52 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Barnes. Pulls up. And the Raptors miss again. And Miami has possession. It's an 18-point game. Out to Lowry. Now here's Hero. Outside Butler. It's Martin on the wing. Outside Butler. And here's Adebayo. No one near him. Connects. The jumper drops.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness. On time and on target. Beautiful pass.
Now Van Vliet. So, no problem for Toronto as they get... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight.
We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyler.
The goals are good, though, especially. For a kid like Hero who can go as high and as far as he wants to. Good stuff. Good model. David, thanks. Tip-off goes to Miami. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Brogdon on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. Here's Brogdon. Here's Williams. Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Now Lowry. And in the past few years, we've seen more of an emphasis on depth from teams around the league, Steve.
Yeah, the reason why is, Kevin, the speed of the game is the reason. Health has been a big reason. And obviously, the deeper you are, the better you are and have a better chance of winning the championship.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Steve, Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
On the wing, Williams. Outside, Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, PA, is Eric Shpaolin. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Shot clock at 2. There's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Outside Lowry. And the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Here's Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown. Williams a screen. And it's Brown missing.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Outside Lowry. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Hero. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Tyler Hero hammering it down. Playing with a lot of confidence.
Tatum passes to Brown. It's Brogdon on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Smart. Three-pointer. Miami grabs the miss. Right side, Butler. That's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The physical abilities of Jimmy Butler. Wow. Using his power and speed to make plays inside.
Outside, Tatum. He dishes it to Brown. It's Brogdon on the wing. Takes it off the glass.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Lowry against Smart. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Smitty, no doubt the veteran Kyle Lowry certainly possesses a lot of that wisdom at this stage of his career.
Greg, he's one of those guys that his teammates respect. a proven champion that plays with toughness and intelligence, and a big part of this team.
Celtics making a switch here. Al Horford is checked in for Williams. Grant Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Gallinari's checked in for Brown. And Derek White subbed in for Brogdon.
Athletic ability gets White vertical. He just owns the rim.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And slam dunk by Smart.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And they double up Butler. There's Hero with the three. That shot misses. Now Boston takes it the other way. Now here's Smart. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And the basket by Lowry.
That's like a horse shot. A very brave shot to go with, but he got it to go.
Left side, Smart. Here's Horford. Out to White. Smart dishes to White. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Miami with the ball. It's a 3-point game. And here's Oladipo. Got a piece of it. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Miami ahead. They lead by 3. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
On the floor for Boston. Out in the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Bob Williams is out there with Griffin, and it's Brogdon in at the point. There's the pick. Strus passes to Jovic. Yep, that one goes in there. Jovic has got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Griffin. Off on the layup. Well, Heat leading by 5. Strus kicks to Oladipo. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
And the combo guard skills helping Oladipo in these spots, as well as his overall outstanding decision-making.
Locked in against Oladipo. Griffin. And Oladipo pulls it down. Outside Robinson. And finished off by Oladipo.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Here's Brown. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense. And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Over in the corner, Brown. Pass to Griffin. It's Brogdon on the wing. Back to Griffin. Just 5 on the clock. Picked him clean. Robinson against Brown. Pass to Strus. Oladipo outside. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Marcus Smart's checked in for Griffin.
Marcus Smart.
Here's Tatum. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Smart with the ball. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor. Clearly a foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Here's Tatum. Here he goes.
And how about that show of confidence from Tatum? He really excels at playing above the rim and taking that one home.
Strus passes to Dedmon. Back to Strus. Lets the 3 fly. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
The kick out to Tatum. Smart passes to Williams. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better. And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head, force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Here's Butler, back to Martin, to the inside. Clock at 4. Wants to get it to Butler and does. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And a new group in for the Celtics. Al Horford, he's checked in for Williams. Grant Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Gallinari, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Derek White subbed in for Brogdon. Smart dishes to Gallinari. Misses the 3. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. Butler passes to Adebayo. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Robert Williams, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown.
Now Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And you know, Jason Tatum is one of those guys who can really do it all. He's got a versatile skill set that makes him a constant threat on both ends of the floor.
Hero fires from way outside. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll... half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Butler out there with Martin, and it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Tatum finds Brown. And slam dunk by Smart.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Hero on the wing. Inside. Here's Adebayo. Sweet move. Outside for Martin. Tries again. And Tatum pulls it down.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Brown right side. Back to Tatum. Butler with the steal. The finish. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Quick reminder there. Butler has the capacity to take over the game at both ends.
Brown against Martin. Up top, Tatum. He has 5. Here's Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. 6 points for Jaylen Brown.
And you gotta respect how accomplished Brown is down low, destroying whoever is in his way.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. Butler with the ball. Brown on him. Lowry passes to Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. And the clock. And he's good on the 3-ball. Butler's got 13.
We've seen Jimmy Butler develop his game each season. Now a threat to take over.
Here's Smart. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take him right at the D.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one misses.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
The Celtics making a switch here. Al Horford's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Tatum. Gallinari, he's checked in for Brown. And it's White in for Brogdon. 3-pointer, Martin. They grab their own miss. Hero finds Lowry. Kicks it out to Hero. Off target from outside.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
White, wide open. He fires. The 3. Drills the 3-pointer. He has 5.
Demonstrating how efficient he is. Derek has a great feel for when to fire away.
White against Hero. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
And good that time. Smart's got 5 points now this quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
White with the double team. Hero kicks to Martin. Taken away by Williams. Goes up. And it's Williams throwing it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Out to Gallinari for the lead. It's hauled in by Hero. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Kicks it out to Hero. To the paint. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
An explosive athlete who finishes with power. Bam, getting people out of their seats.
Here's White. And he lays it straight in. White's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Back to Hero. Outside Lowry. Martin with a screen on Smart. Lowry finds Adebayo. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
7 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Williams.
Wow, huge buzzer beater. I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
One eye on 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Celtics out in front as they end the third quarter on a 12-4 run. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Boston. And then on the wing, he's joined by Brown. Jason Tatum is out there with Griffin. And it's White in at the point. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Robinson. The rebound by Brogdon.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
At the elbow, it's Brown. Pass to Brogdon. To the inside, Tatum. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. And it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
An incredible leaper at 6'8". Tatum is difficult to stop down low.
Oladipo outside. To the middle, Griffin with the steal. And that one's good, Brogdon. Brogdon's got the lead up to 6 now for Boston. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for White. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. Celtics leading by 6. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it. They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
And when you let Brown get close to the hoop, you face the consequences. Just a tremendous athlete with unreal dunking ability.
Butler kicks to Adebayo. Back to Butler. And Lowry has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Here's Brogdon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 10-point Celtic lead.
And the basket has become almost like the ocean here. They have not missed anything here down the stretch.
Back to Hero. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. There's a minute 34 left to play in the final quarter. That's good from Williams on the assist by Tatum. 8 points for Rob Williams.
Unselfish play by Tatum.
getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 14-2 run here. And Williams, here we go.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Martin against Williams. Martin with the screen for Hero. Right side, Martin. Kicks it out to Hero. It's good from long range.
He has big-time confidence. Tyler's a decisive shooter who doesn't hesitate when he gets a look.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. Outside, Hero. Adebayo drains in. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Robert Williams.
Fearless drive by Bam Adebayo, not afraid to sacrifice his body if it gets him to the line.
And Adebayo drops them both. Here's Boston. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Smart. Down low. Stolen by Martin. And here we go. It's Butler. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's...
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.